Okay, I have a UniqCycle Sounds low profile speaker here. And what I did was I took it apart and I took the mount off. I took the cap off, and what I did was I popped some holes in here. So I drilled 2 holes here, 3 holes. I drilled 3 holes, and these holes are for zip tying the speaker to my motorcycle. The reason why is because I didn't find any mounts that were adequate, so I found that the zip tie was better suited. Anyways, it's interesting that they use a 4-inch Pioneer speaker. This is a waterproof marine speaker so that it's weather resistant. Okay, here's what I did. I drilled the holes and I put in my speaker what do you call these housings. These housings are actually PIA light housings, and they function really well as speaker housings. Anyway, I have it installed on one side. Right here, I have it installed on one side, and I've yet to install it on the other side. Hey folks, it's Rob. You are looking at a Ninja ZX-10. Let me do a little ZX-10 walk around. I have these speakers here installed, motorcycle speakers. And what I got here is I've installed my MP3 player by whatchamacall, Velcro. I'm a big fan of Velcro. So when you detach the volume is controlled by your MP3 player. And when you detach the stereo jack, the power, you don't hear anything. And so I just have a Velcro here attached to it. I got this mounted several ways. I can mount it like here. I got Velcro there. I just tried different mounting schemes. It's also the speakers are marine waterproof speakers. So and they clear the handlebars too. So it's a real nice cubby hole for it, and you can hear the music going about 60 and 70 with earplugs on and with a helmet on. That's what I wear, and it's loud. It's really, really loud. It's so loud that sometimes you can barely hear what you're saying. You can barely you can't it's just loud. Let's just put it that way.
So you can still hear the music even when going on the freeway. It's really loud.
And all the connectors are soldered. They're not modified, like twisted and taped. They're twisted and soldered. And let me see. Let me take the back off. Yeah. So here's the cowl. Don't mind the broken panel. I bought a new panel to replace it. This broke off because of old age and usage. But it's coming about Friday, so I'll have a new panel in place. That's from the factory. Anyways, here's the amp right here. I think it's about 200 watts speaker, the pair of speakers. And here's a tiny little amp. The power is off, and it is hooked up to the tail light. So the tail light will actually activates it and turns it on. So when you turn off the bike, it doesn't drain any power. The speakers don't drain power. The speakers turn on when the bike powers up. Yeah. So this is I just store, there's actually pretty ample storage space. I got my goggles here for like a passenger if I have somebody riding in a tire gauge. I could fit a pair of gloves in here too, an extra set.